What's good, everybody? My name is Marco, and you're listening to the Obsession Podcast. I'm joined here with my lovely co-host, Shunari, Jadalyn, Ife,
Hello.
and Bree.
Hi.
Today we will, of course, be talking about the movie Obsession. Our first topic is men's entitlement to women's bodies. Now, Bear, which is the main character in the movie, makes a wish using the one-wish willow. The idea is that when you break it, you can make a singular wish. The wish that he makes is that he wishes for a coworker, Nikki, to love him more than anything in the world. She seems possessed, like she doesn't really have any autonomy over her body. Over the course of the movie, it's apparent that Bear doesn't really care if she truly has autonomy. The only thing he cares about is that she loves him more than anything in the world. So what do you guys think?
I mean, going back to the point of men's entitlement to women's bodies, the biggest factor of it is like, I'll get into it later, but towards when he figures out what he was doing, I get that he didn't know the one wish willow wasn't real, or he didn't know it was real. Once he figured it out, he should have done what he needed to do to end it, because when he called the number he wanted to alter the wish and not cancel it because he felt like he still deserved Nikki. After everything he's done.
He definitely did feel that. He felt like he was the one that should be a controlling, at least at that point. I do believe, like what you said, that he didn't really know at the beginning. But he like, at least at some point throughout the movie, he should have like figured that out and like tried to stop it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yes, he have a lot of change can stop it.
Yeah.
But he never did that.
Right.
He just enjoying the process that the Nikki offers to him for the love and for care for everything.
Yeah, and I feel even after Nikki rejected Bear, like he did not respect her boundaries and decisions on what she told him.
Yeah.
He just wanted to be controlling and possessive about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay.
One of the most powerful moments was when Nikki was laying down in bed, and as Bear was like sneaking out, she says, "Bear, please kill me." And he was like, "What?" And she was like, "She's not awake. It's me. Please kill me now." And instead of him to be like understanding, he says, "What's so bad about being with me?"
I remember that.
Yeah.
Which demonstrates entitlement.
Right.
Yeah.
Right before they went to sleep too, he was like, they were, in bed.
Yeah.
And her face was blank, and she was just making the noises, and that's just, it was disgusting. I couldn't even watch that scene.
It was crazy, and from what you said, I believe that like when she was saying that, he took it as like an insult. Like he was like, he literally was like, "Oh, why?" Like she asked for him to kill her, essentially.
Yeah.
And how he took it was, "Oh, what's so bad about being with me? Like you'd rather die than be with me." He took it as an insult.
Yeah.
And honestly, this kind of reflects in the real world with like abusive relationships, where the partner kind of has this obsession in keeping you underweight instead of you having like your own opinion to your own body and what you want to happen.
Yeah.
No, true.
Yeah.
No,
I think it does parallel real life a lot. Like, I get the movie itself is a hyperbole about it because there's no wishes in real life and everything.
Yeah.
But it's a real reality that a lot of people have to face.
No, it's true. And I think that when like people like that are in abusive relationships, like the abuser, obviously they probably do feel those emotions like Bear did, but it doesn't really matter at that point. What matters is the outcome. The outcome is that you are abusing a person and that person is suffering because of you. Even if you are feeling that true love or that true like feeling towards that person, it truly doesn't matter. Like it is truly like an entitlement.
Yeah.
100%.
And sorry, I might just like nitpick on something that you just said. That you said a bear felt her pain. I would say necessarily not quite, because him feeling her pain was not to fix it but was kind of like an annoyance because it wasn't fixating to his imagination and the perception that she.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
It wasn't fully
100%.
catering to
It
Bear.
was 100%. Like every time that he tried to fix it, like when he called the company, or when he went to his friend Ian,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
all like a selfish thing
Yes.
because
Yeah.
he tried to just get it off his shoulders essentially. Like he wasn't really thinking of her when he was making those judgments.
And he still felt that ownership towards Nikki because he essentially got everything he wished for, but still decided to cheat with Megan Lawless.
Yeah, that is true. Shout out Megan Lawless though.
Yes, I just think Bear never truly loved Nikki.
Yes.
Yeah.
What he wanted, just wanted Nikki have no choice but love him.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
He just wanted because his cat died, he just wanted what his cat was giving
Yeah.
him, all the
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah,
and love.
it is literally that because like he was overlooking
pet.
he was overlooking all of that to try to like she killed his cat, or she didn't kill
She
it,
didn't
but
kill his
she
cat.
cooked his cat, and then he literally would, like overlooked that. Like he knew that happened, but he was like, whatever, bro, I'm with Nikki.
Just like he treat Nikki.
Mhm.
He treat Nikki like he treat his
Yes,
cat.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Yeah. Like it has to be like, you know, you're coming to me for these things, you know what I'm saying? That is really interesting. That's
Do you
an
have
interesting.
any? I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
Do you have any other points, because I feel like you really went into the movie and the small details about it.
Yeah.
Yes, I was gonna talk about the prescriptions, especially when they were going case by case, like little like clip videos and points of like prescription bottles on the counter, and it never really said his name. Instead, it says Barbara, which happens to be his late grandmother. And when she died, the house substantially became his, so everything in it was his. So he would take his grandmother's pills and everything. And to me, it kind of shows that he was disassociating and needed a coping mechanism to like support his mental.
Yeah.
With all the things that he's caused. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting because it's like literally like I know we're talking about the entitlement to like women's things, but like it's literally his
Women's
entitlement.
bodies.
Yeah, women's bodies, but like it's literally the entitlement to his grandma's things, like
Yes.
her house, her drugs,
Her cat.
her cats, like everything, legitimately everything. It's really crazy.
Now, I don't want to say. I'm gonna end it by saying, it's not all men, but it's always a man.
Yeah. Look, we are definitely going to end it by saying that because the next topic is when obsession is mistaken for love, it can be dangerous. So, you know, obsession and love are different things. When you're obsessed, we often like to think that it is love, but it isn't the full truth. I would argue it's kind of a form of love, but it's love that hurts both you and the person that you're obsessed with. There's contrast between the two main characters. Bear only wants romance without the effort of putting in love. And Nikki, when she's possessed, obviously, only shows love without the actual romance. What do you guys think about that?
I think the title, Obsession, already told us what is the movie we really want to tell us about it.
Yeah.
So when someone became obsessed to other person, they slowly lose themselves, just like be controlled by something bad things like evil force.
Mm-hmm.
This not truly love. This just like
Yeah.
a nightmare and a curse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it is truly like the obsession. Like I think that at the beginning of the movie, it was kind of flipped. Like Bear was super obsessed with Nikki.
Yeah.
Like even at the beginning, Ian, his friend, is literally saying, "Bear, have you ever even flirted with Nikki? Like, have you ever even like really like talked to her?"
Yeah,
And he doesn't really answer that. Like so no, he really hasn't. And he's just trying to he's just in love with the, I guess, idea of her. Like he's obsessed. And in turn, you know,
But he kept talking about how he loved her and everything. Like he really likes Nikki, I believe Bear was obsessed with Nikki and the idea and the fantasy that he wanted with Nikki.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely. And you know, in like a healthy relationship with the couple that you're in, you should have like you should be in trust, respect,
Yeah, right.
and communicate with each
agree.
other.
Yeah.
But what Bear wants, he just wants control, possession.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about her feelings,
Yeah.
and like he doesn't really show love towards her.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that I think about it, that whole movie, Bear didn't do anything for Nikki.
No.
And that whole montage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. I felt like
my
it,
God.
hold on, hold on.
There Marco goes.
In that beginning montage, I felt like it was truly like he like at that point he didn't really know for real that it was like she was possessed. I don't
But
think.
even still, you see, like, she's, like, trying to kiss him, and he literally turns her face away when they're in bed.
But like that's I don't know how to I just don't know. Like I guess when do you guys think that he officially knew is my question. When do you guys
he
think?
knew. When
Yeah.
he went to work, and he came back, and Nikki was a complete mess all over herself because...
They slept together. The day before, right? That was the day before.
Oh, the day of when she started screaming?
What was the day she started screaming?
I don't know.
You don't remember? Well,
You just watched the movie.
I remember they both slept together, and then the day after they both came into work together, and I remember.
Oh, right.
And then she
Ian.
like went behind the counter or something, and he went to the back with Ian,
Yeah.
and he was like, "So what's good with you guys?" Like,
Yeah, 'cause they
how'd
left
you guys-"
together.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And she just kept like staring at him.
Yeah,
from
she
behind.
did just.
Yeah.
Do you think that he knew at that point?
No.
No.
No way. Bear's very shallow and dense.
Nah, I think he is very dense. I think he wouldn't have known.
He's super oblivious. Because
I-
he couldn't even tell Nikki didn't like him.
I
Yeah.
personally feel like, how do I put it? In the whole thing for like obsession turning dangerous, I feel like it showed a lot because I think we've talked about this a few times in the beginning, how he called the one wish Willow, explaining how he wanted to alter the wish instead of getting rid of it, and the guy was like, "Oh, you can't really alter anything. You have to like kill yourself." And an interview with the director, he explains that the one wish Willow is never really a curse. It's based off what you say that is really curse.
Mm.
And I feel like it really goes to show how the whole thing turns dangerous because throughout the whole sigma of the whole movie, a lot of the times Nikki is the one injuring herself in every single scenario.
Right.
She's always injuring herself in every single scenario. And the first time that she ever injured somebody was Sarah because she loved Bear.
Yeah.
And in turn he's not really understanding that his actions is causing all these things.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
literally just sat there
He
and
thinks
watched her
Nikki is
bash
crazy.
This girl's
He-
head in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
it-
she walks to the corner and hugs them and says, "It's your fault."
you're
And
right.
I feel like that's Nikki, the real Nikki, trying to express herself to him. Like
Yeah.
the reason why all these things are happening to these people is because of you. So you need to find a way to stop. But that's the only way she says is by saying it's your fault. And he just hugs her. And it's like, okay.
Dude, he is the most obnoxious person ever. I can't talk about him this
I
much.
do believe that he is oblivious a lot of the times. I think that when he actually does understand that it is like a bad thing is I wouldn't say like the no when they're on the date. I don't even think I would say that. I think when he like pulls Megan Lawless like
Sarah.
out Sarah, sorry. When he pulls Sarah out from the chair and then he goes to her left and kisses him. And
was
then
on
she
your
like
left.
hits herself with the
Bottle.
with the
Yeah.
bottle.
Yeah.
And blood is like dripping down her face. I think that is when he should probably like at that point it's like so obvious that it's
Yeah.
like
But honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he realized a little later on. Especially, I feel like the part where he realized was in the car scene where the first time where she kind of snapped back into herself when she looked at her reflection in the car window, and she was like, "Wait, what am I doing?" And I feel like that's when he realized. He wasn't too sure, but he was very much aware.
Yeah, I think
'Cause
he would
she's
definitely
done that
be.
multiple times though.
I think he would definitely be questioning himself. He'd be
Yeah.
like, "What the
Like,
because
did
he
it
just did the
work?
one wish willow,
Yes.
and then she all of a sudden comes back and like is acting super different."
Yes.
And I think that he would definitely. I don't think he like knew for sure, but I think he
it
would
was more
definitely
like
be.
a subconscious.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. He'd be like, "Yeah, I'm definitely questioning if this is real or whatever."
I think they were both equally obsessed with each other, but because Bear trying to do everything and work around the wish, felt like he was doing the best thing for Nikki. I think because to him the best thing Nikki could be is his.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So yes.
that is
they-
interesting.
Yes, in my opinion, both Nikki and the Bear, they all are trapped by the obsession. Nikki is trapped by the under of the spell, and the Bear is trapped by how to control Nikki's
Yes.
love.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And to like end it off, I would like to say like this supports the idea that obsession like disguises itself as love, while love respects another person's freedom. While obsession attempts to reshape the person's like anatomy or perception to fit their
Right.
needs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, love is you should love someone for who they are without trying to
Exactly.
change them.
Change them,
Because
yeah.
if Bear really loved Nikki, he wouldn't have made that wish. He was obsessed with Nikki.
Exactly.
So that's what happens when obsession is mistaken for love
For
and ends
love,
up dangerous.
Yeah, when it no longer be love, it became obsession. It will be a very tragedy.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
turning into tragedy.
And that brings us to our last topic, which is that Bear deserved to die.
100%.
Now, I'm sure this is very self-explanatory if you've ever watched the movie. Bear took over her autonomy and made a conscious choice not to set Nikki free. Now, I think that when he when she's on the bed and she's asking to be killed, I think that is the for real first conscious choice he makes to be like, I don't care about you. Like, I legitimately do not care about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like, she asks, she's like, hey, I want to die. And then he's like, he takes it as an insult. He's like, well, what's so bad about being with me? Like, you know, you'd rather be dead than be with me? And she's like, I've never been with you. But he doesn't he already has those feelings internalized, and he doesn't listen to what she says after. Like, he doesn't really listen to how she feels. And then he just leaves to go and be in the car with Megan Lawless.
See, he just sucks because I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but once Bear found out what he had to do to end it, he should have, killed himself. He
Yeah.
should have
Yeah.
died because let's not forget that once he knew that Nikki and Wish Nikki were different people, and that the real Nikki was suffering, was scared, and was trapped inside of Wish Nikki. That's you don't love her.
Yeah, you really don't.
Like after that, he could have died.
And I think that brings us to like the end of the movie, right, where he's taking the pills. I believe when he's in the bathroom, Nikki breaks the wish willow, and it's obviously not confirmed, right? But like she breaks the wish willow, and that she asks for him to love her as much as she loves him.
Yes.
And what that means for him is that he has to kill himself. He has to kill himself. Like he takes the pills and then he tries to throw up. And then once the wish willow is broken, he like stops himself.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm.
I have a counter for that.
Mm.
The reason why he ended up killing himself is not because of the wish.
Mm.
It's for him.
It's for him.
Yeah.
And because I already realized that he already knew that Nikki was gonna make the wish regardless.
Mm.
Because throughout the whole stigma of the movie, he would break the wish several times. I don't know if you noticed, but every time the bell would ring, it would have a different note too.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
would be like, no, like you're not supposed to do it because it's a one wish really. You're supposed to do it one time.
Mm-hmm.
And towards the end, Nikki, when she broke her wish, it had the original sound that he had did for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And him taking the pill was not because oh, I want to save this girl, was because he doesn't know
He
what
wanted
Nikki's
to-
wish would
Yeah.
Yeah.
be. The fear factor of the fact that, oh, what if this girl wishes that I just immediately like be with her forever, traps me in this whole dilemma. That's why he was scared. That's why he took the pill, and that's why he didn't want to like give it
Yeah,
up.
I have not thought about that. That makes more sense because why would Bear try to save Nikki? He wasn't
No,
doing
no.
that the whole movie anyway.
No, he wasn't trying to save
He was
her
trying to
because
save
he
himself.
yeah, because he took the well, at least how I interpreted it. He took the pills and but he was like a coward. He's obviously selfish throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
And so his selfishness was like, I don't want to kill myself. I'm going to try to throw up. And then right after like he tries to do that, I think that's when the wish was broken. And I think that Nikki, when she wished that, that's when he like stopped throwing up. And then he went out and they're both like smiling at each other, like all bloody and stuff, like, you know, doing that whole thing. And then they're like, you know, they go into cuddling and then he dies.
Yeah.
And I think that is when, like, because obviously, you guys are right. When he tries to kill himself, it is for himself, 100%. The first time, at least. At least that's what I believe. I think that it is for himself, because he's like, he's tired of this obsession, right?
Yeah.
And also, I feel like that scene where you said they were like smiling at each other, I feel like that's where like the real love was. Not between him and Nikki, but between him and the obsessed beast that's
Yes,
within Nikki.
yes,
Because that obsessed person really did like Bear.
yeah,
So he's finally meeting the person that he's been spending his whole
Yeah.
time with.
Yeah,
and actually
yeah.
throwing back that affection to her after making that wish in a way. In those little last moments, he actually showed some type of like care for that being that actually wanted him.
yeah. That is interesting. That is interesting.
Yes, that in the surface it look like Bear is the victim
Mhm.
and Nikki is the abuser,
Mhm.
but in fact it's totally
It's the
different.
other way
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, so when Bear refused to help Nikki stop it, during that time the victim and the abuse they totally changed.
Yeah.
Well, I think Bear really used weaponized incompetence and learned helplessness. He just felt like, oh, I can't do anything. I can't do anything. He really is like, he's just a nice guy.
Yeah.
He didn't mean for this to happen. So
Yeah, and you can see that during the beginning of the movie when she literally asked for his answer to like if he likes her, and he's like, no, we're just friends. We're just friends for real. It is literally incompetence.
Yeah.
Like he literally just doesn't tell her.
And you know, he literally had a chance to tell her because she asked right there.
Yeah.
"Do
in
you
the
like
beginning
me?
of the movie,
Yeah.
Do you
right?
like me?" He could have just said it right there.
And it also goes to show with the whole thing with also like real life. I know this is a movie, but it also shows with like people's ideology in real life. If somebody comes up to you saying like you expressing your feelings to them, it's like, oh my god, what if they say no? Like you're always thinking of what if when you could just say it out loud. Even if the person says no, life still moves on. Like it's gonna hurt naturally, but it's better to know instead of doing something stupid.
Instead of obsessing over
Yes.
it,
Literally.
over the what if.
Exactly.
Shout out obsession.
Because
for
when
real.
you obsess, I feel like the movie showed when you obsess over the what if,
Yes.
you don't know what you're gonna do because you're not taking control of your own life.
Yeah, you're making wrong decisions for that because of that obsession.
Exactly.
And then you get consequences for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Overall, I think the movie was great.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite movies this year, honestly.
Yeah, for real. For
It
real.
was disturbing.
I truly do think it was a 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie, I
Yeah.
love that movie.
And for a young director, and this is his debut film,
That was
this is
very
insane.
good.
Oh, it was really it was a small budget too. It was like 750,000, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I read
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Like Nikki and like Megan Lawless, all those people, they were all paid.
Indie never ready.
Yeah. They were all paid such a small amount of money for like the crazy performances that
And
they
their
did.
acting was just like on point. Like,
Yeah.
you get chills just watching it, and you're uncomfortable.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
really goes to show like when the artist like kind of like is in love with their art, you really get to like make everybody else feel it.
Yeah, because I don't think a lot of movies, like at least now, can even give us enough content to make a podcast to talk about it for this long.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, for real.
No, yeah.
For real. I mean, hopefully other movies will. But that ends us off. Thank you for watching the Obsession podcast. Please like, favorite, and subscribe on YouTube. But that's it. Thank you very much.
There we go. And that's it.
If you are interested in a career in sports broadcasting,
whether you're commentating a live game
or hosting your own TV show.
For more information, contact Greg Poff. That's me at solano.edu.
We hope to see you here next semester. And remember,
it's more than just sports, it's an education.